It's about 6:45 in the morning. I have come up. I've actually brought my dogs with me as well because it's cool enough for them to have a burn off in the morning. They're not going to get, I mean, I ended up walking them at 10 o'clock last night when I got in. Sorry, I'm just going to have to do a loop because the dog's tangled itself up around me. It's tied to my middle. So yes, I'm getting these pups out for a walk. They've had their breakfast. Mac didn't eat his, so I will put his down for him when we get back. And yes, just enjoying a stroll in the morning. I didn't sleep particularly well for several reasons. One, because it was so flipping hot. The dog has tangled me up again. Do you know what? These like round the middle leads that, you know, people go running with them and oh, they look so amazing. All I seem to do is get myself tangled up like a flipping maypole. Because the dog just runs around me like a maypole. They end up having to spin on the spot like this. And then she goes the other way. Look, strapped to me. But she just, oh my good lord. I end up like a maypole. I don't know how other people do it. I don't know how some dog walkers do like 6 dogs on one of these things, you know, with different leads coming up in different directions. Anyway, just to go and check on the chickens. I did make sure they had so much water yesterday, but I might come up with a bit more in a minute. What we got? Yeah, we've still got 2 full pots and they've still got food. Everybody accounted for. Nobody missing. The sheep down this end while it's cool. Now, like I said, I thought there were 3. Pretty certain. Well, there used to be 3. Have we got 3 in that field? I can only see 2 at the moment. There's definitely 2 sheep. Yes, 3 sheep. There is one over there just got up from having a rest. And then we've got one there and one over there.
Leave the vessel by the nearest available emergency exit.
Emergency exit over the side.
Right of both front and top deck. All saloon exits downstairs clearly marked. Downstairs.
They're not native. No, they're Canadian. They're native in Canada. Quack quack. They're geese. They don't say quack quack. You're speaking. You only got to go quack a because they're Canadian. Quack a. Quack a. Quack a. Quack a. Quack a. It's like pedalos, but with a difference. I wonder what you call them. I wonder if you can hire them. You must be able to hire them.
They don't do that. They're quite professional, do they?
We'd probably fall in if we did. Oh, you can go backwards on them too. That's so cool. They are. They're like pedalos, but different. You want to do that?
Or something.
That would be so cool if you could hire them, Harry. Hold your lolly up. Hold your lolly up. Wow. Oh, step back a minute so we can... Oh, I've got blue spots. Wow, Ozzy, that's quite some. Can you show me your blue leg? Wow. Open your mouth. Show us your teeth. High five. Show me... No, the other hand. Look, I want to see it. I want to see it. You got a vet. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep it still. Show us your hand. Show us your hand. Oh, you're a menace. Shoo, 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 shoo. Oh, we're all hot and bothered now. We have walked down to M&S and got a pizza for dinner.
Yes, I have a drinker.
He's got still lemonade. It's basically like lemon juice.
I drink all it.
You have. Good boy. You have to hold on to the pot though.
Okay.
Harry's had a juice. He's ahead. And
Yes. Oh,
Jackie's gone her way. Ginger had to go to another shop, so she's behind us somewhere, but she's walking back to the car park now as well. We just need to go and let Jessie out for a wee. And then I'm going to go home and make them pizza. Hot. I'm going to give Ozzy a shower to cool off. Sit this way. Yeah, you are having a shower before you get comfy. Oh, it's got windy around this corner.
really windy stuff.
George, tell him. George, tell him off. I'm up the field. we have 3 happy sheep. Go refill these ready for tomorrow. Come on then. Timmy has made the first rookie mistake, the same one that Link made this morning, which is that duckweed is not actually grass. It needs skimming off the top. He's not keen on water. That'll have called him off. So he's going to smell of stinky pond water now. In fact, they're all going to smell of stinky pond water because you've been in. Link did it this morning. Mac, have you been in yet? There you are. Is he going in? No. Is Link going to jump in again? Be surprised if he does. She's going in. No. Going in, Jess. They're all playing chase together now. Come! Come on! Come! Go! That'll tie my boys out nicely. That'll tie them out nicely. Oh! Go, Linky! You're like a gazelle. Go! Good luck trying to catch him, Mac. It's not going to happen. You're worn out. You got your heckles up. Go! Go! One last lap. Timmy snorted some sort of seed or something, I think. But he seems to be all right again now. He's having a proper sneezing fit, bless him. Come on then, you sleepy lot. They are pretty exhausted. Made myself a cup of tea. I'm doing one more lap of the grounds. Then these guys are going to bed. I think I'll do the same tomorrow morning before it gets hot. Bring my boys again for the morning like I did this morning and just let them run free like they are now. I'm going to have some proper sleepy dogs when I get in. These guys, I don't think they're going to stir until I come back in the morning for them. This way, come on Jessie. But they've been so good. I mean, they had their initial burn off when they bolted, but these dogs have been at my heel. Well, not necessarily at my heel. I mean, they've been in the bushes and what have you, but like coming back to me, it's proper pack walking going on here. It's lovely. But then dogs do behave differently in a pack than they do. It's like kids with their owners, isn't it? No, you know, kids don't have owners. Kids with their parents, dogs and owners, you know. Well, mind me, totally different. I missed it. I had 3 dogs walking to heel. Jessie, of course, is a Springer Spaniel. So, you know, she doesn't tire. But, I don't know if you can see, literally had 3 dogs behind me. I feel like one of those proper dog walkers now. You know, when all the dogs are behaving because they're so exhausted. Good morning, you lovely lot. I think it's about 7:10 now. Fed the dogs, Mac's not eating his food yet. Brought my dogs out with me again. Since they all get on fine. Could do some laps of the garden. I've got myself a cup of tea. Come on, Pups! And meant to be going for a walk in the woods today. Now the weather, as you can see, looks grand. Yeah, but we've got a big storm warning coming in, and I checked at about 5:30 this morning, and there were some proper storms rolling in across Europe. Hadn't hit us yet. Oh, I've had some spots of rain. I feel absolutely done in. I did 28,000 steps yesterday. I did 24,000, I think it was, the day before. 19,000 the day before that. and yeah, I just feel like I could really do the big lay-in, but that's not going to happen this week because I've got to be up here dealing with these guys every morning. Oh, right, okay, I'm going to wait until I've woken up a little bit more. This is really not an energetic pip, is it really? Shift! Dogs, away! I'm having a last cup of tea before I leave. Harry is a bit on the go slow. I've got all our bags packed. We're off to the woods today. Like I said, there is a storm brewing, but at the moment it's looking amazing out there and it's actually really warm again. So I could do, well, we could all do with I think a day in the woods where it's shady, and then when the storm comes we can leave before, you know, we're near trees and storms. So yeah, we're all packed, ready to go. Harry is the wild card, however. He's still not ready. He wants quail's eggs. I'm not sure what he wants with them, but there's the quail's eggs that I have cooked. I'll pop them on a plate for him, and I don't know what he's having with them. Ozzy has had Marmite bagel for his food. I've given everywhere down here a bit of a sweep. I'm also making Harry a cup of tea, might wake him up a little bit. And cleared the sides, did all the lawn dishes and stuff. And I've been in the laundry bit doing that. Emma and I are working as a team on housework over the summer because I'm obviously focused mainly on the children. So I'm going to be out a lot, which means the house isn't going to get the attention that I would normally give it. So we're kind of working in tag team, just cracking on with jobs between the two of us. She just said to me, "Did you hoover this week upstairs?" I was like, "No, I only hoovered downstairs." She's like, "Right, brilliant, okay." She's like, "What needs doing?" "Ozzy's bed needs doing." I was like, "Right, okay." So she's going to go and do that today. So we're literally just getting through the jobs between us. I like teamwork. It works really, really well. Another day where I can't be bothered to put makeup on because it's hot. I sweat, and then my mascara, I don't know if anyone else gets this, when you're sweating, your mascara, when you open your eyes, when you look down or whatever, it ends up here. So you end up with mascara, a patch here of whatever colour you've put on that sort of dissipates because you're hot and sweaty, and then this dark line up here with the mascara, and that's my waterproof mascara too. So I just can't be bothered. There's a kite at the top of the tree. It was just on the floor in the garden. Talking about red kites, as there is one flying around over there. We when we were having our picnic yesterday, there was a red kite. Leave it! She's going straight for that food. I have to scare her away from it because they told me to put the cat food down on the floor for the bigger cats. Go, go, go! She doesn't want to walk now, she just wants to go and eat the food. Here comes Mac. We're not going to get very far, are we? Just had to use my very firm voice, which I don't like doing, but sometimes you just have to be quite no nonsense about the whole thing. And now they've come away from the food, which is good, but I'm going to take them for a walk around the garden and then put them back in. And as long as they've had a wee, that's all fine. I was saying, wasn't I? What was I saying? Oh yes, sorry, before I got distracted by the dogs. There was a family, when we were having our picnic yesterday over at Marlow, there was a family having a picnic further out of, we were under the trees, but these guys were sort of a little bit further out of the trees than we were. And we saw it happening and we were like, we've been told to our lot to keep their lunch boxes closed because of the kites. Come on! And this family had their back to the kite as it came, or the kite came in from behind, I should say. That she swooped down and took something off the picnic blanket or something out of one of their hands, I'm not sure which. But we were like, oh no, oh no, oh no! There's nothing we could do. We couldn't warn them because they would have turned around and potentially got a kite in the face. People say to me they don't know what I'm talking about sometimes when I say kites, especially people who are not from the UK. Red kites are a bird of prey which were native in the UK, all over the UK, up and down the whole of the UK, and then they were on the border of being what's the word I'm looking for, extinct. And there was an introduction, a new, you know, like a program to introduce them back into the wild, breeding program, and that was up on the Chilterns, not very far from where I live. And over the years I have watched their numbers grow and grow and grow, and what became an exciting sight I mean, it's still an exciting sight. I like them. But they have become a pest to some people, mainly because humans feed them, and they realise that actually humans are a good source of food. So they will take, you know, like food out of people's hands. Kids have had their hands and their faces scratched where they have come down with the big talons and grabbed food from kids' hands. So I can see why they're a bit of a pest, but it's been incredibly successful. And over my house, they're like pigeons. I mean, we're very close, like I said, to the breeding area, the reintroduction site. And they are, I can look out and there can be 20 to 30 of them circling and, you know, using the thermals and stuff. Especially if the farmers are like haymaking or doing harvest, because then they dive down and get all the mice and everything that have suddenly been made homeless when people do their crops. Anyway, they've had their walk. The boys are just sitting in the car. I've got all the windows down, we're parked in shade. So I'm going to go and put these guys back in now, and then I'll pick them up a bit later and take them back to Emma's, because it's my late evening. Emma's just said to me, just bring them over. She said that'll, you know, make your life easier. So I was like, oh, thank you very much. That actually does make my life easier. She is in season, so there's only one dog who might be a pain, but he's been done, but he does like to try and hump everything. So we'll just put him inside and we'll let these guys run around outside for a bit. There's something in the trees being noisy. Anyway, nice to catch up with you.